Yo, what's up? It's Detro Mighty back with another video, and in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the song Intro from my new project called Run. If you haven't listened to that, go listen to it, then come back to this video. It's a really good project, and this is a really good song. But yeah, so I'm gonna be breaking it down. This video is probably not gonna be too long because it's a relatively short song, and I did it relatively quickly, and my computer is choking on the amount of CPU that I'm using right now. So I can't even really look at my look how high this is. So yeah, let's get to it. So basically, this is the first song in the project. It's nice and short, and I feel like it introduces the vibe that all of the other songs are on very well. A little background on the song. I got the inspiration for this song from my friend, and the song is about people who kind of they need you and they want you in their life, but there's aspects about you that they literally tell you to your face, yo, that's lame, stop doing that. It's like they want you, but they can't accept who you truly are, And in my friend's situation, she recently came out to her mom, and she was like, yo, basically keep that gay shit over there type shit. And I was like, yo, that's fucked up. So the song was inspired by that, basically saying there's gonna be people in your life that are like, yo, I fuck with you, but I don't fuck with that side of you. It'd be pretty cool if you got rid of it type shit. And it's just that's not cool. So that's the premise of the song. That's where it's inspired from. So yeah, that's it. Now, as far as the arrangement, I have it arranged, intro, the intro to the intro, a straight instrumental, and then it's verse, and then it goes right into the song is 2 minutes. It's a 2-minute song, nice and short. And then basically I started with this. This is the first thing I recorded. That's the first thing I recorded, and then I took that same thing and recorded it 2 more times and panned one to the left and one to the right. That's what I did for all the songs. Any song that I really do with guitar from now on anyway, I'm gonna do that because it really takes up a lot of space. So that sounds like this. It fully envelops, and it's just very, it's hidden. And then I recorded the open chords. These are muted, these are palm muted, and that's when it really gets this is the solo. Yeah, so I recorded the solo after I recorded the palm muted chords and the open chords. So all that together is yeah, and then I'm pretty sure I recorded the same melody but pitched at a higher octave when it drops. It was a bitch and a half to get rid of those frequencies that just pierced your ears. So it's still, the piercing's still kind of there, but it is what it be. So all that together sounds like. You can't really hear the lead that's an octave higher, but it's just there for support. I didn't really want people to hear it because it would hurt if they did. So yeah, and then the bass, I don't have the bass. So I just recorded the root note of the chords and pitched it down. This is the bass. I still think it sounds close enough to a bass. You can tell. If you kind of know, you'd be able to tell yo, he pitched down the guitar, because it's you can just hear it. But I feel like it's a substitute for a bass. It substitutes the bass pretty well. So yeah, that's the bass. So all of that together, this is the main instrumentation for the song, the main drop type deal. boom. And then the drum, I did all of the instrumentation. I did everything except the drums. The drums I got off of YouTube. So this is the drum track I chose. Yeah, so yeah, all of that together is like, it'd be like this. It's a real head knocker, you know? So yeah, after I got all of that, the rest of the song was pretty easy. Like on the other songs, like I want to say for like probably 4, like basically the rest of the songs for the most part I played like throughout the whole thing, you know, whereas in this one I just took these notes, I took the chords right here and I moved them over to where the verse is. You know, like I didn't, you know, record anything new. You know, most rock songs or songs with like actual instrumentation, you know, it's like it's pretty much different throughout the whole time type deal. But you know, it's like, why not? Yeah, after I got that, actually writing the song was pretty cake. So then we go into the verse. When the arrangement, I just have the bass and the drums playing. My shit's about to geek the fuck out though, I can already tell. Look. Alright, it's not that bad, but not what you wanted to. Stolen, wanting more, and it's okay. You know, I'm not gonna lie, that's basically it. Like that's the premise. With a lot of the songs, I would come up with like the main, like where the hook or the chorus would be, I would basically put at the beginning, and then once it would be played again, I would add like an extra, you know, melody or top lead. But yeah, so those are the chords playing out through the entire time. So, but in the second part of the verse, I added this solo right here. And that really, I felt like gave it a lot of oomph and it carried it a bit. But also on the other hand, it kind of made it hard to hear. Like in a lot of these songs, it's hard to hear what I'm saying. Like sometimes my vocals get drowned out, and you know, that's on me. I should have mixed it a little better, but it was still a vibe. It was a vibe, so this is what it sounds like. Oh my god, relax. Listening to it now, even though it's in this popped, fucked up state, it doesn't sound that bad. Like you still basically hear what I'm saying. But yeah, that lead, it gave it a lot of oomph. And since I basically copied these chords over, I'm not like playing them again or playing them differently. For the vocals, I sung this in this octave. Getting on their knees to beg and plead. And I also sang it an octave higher. Getting on their knees, they beg and plead. So it sounds like this. Getting on their knees, they beg and plead your company. And then also, which was one of the biggest things for the vocals throughout the entirety of the project, is panning vocals to the left and to the right. Like I feel like that's like one of the biggest thing that adds like a lot of spice. Along with this, getting on their knees, they beg and plead your company. They want, but not all of you. It's left. Like it also takes up a lot of space, and it just adds a lot more emotion to it. So that was also a big premise for the project. Yeah, like I really wanted to get that, like, you know, really wanted to get the energy pumping. A lot of people that have listened to it have told me like, yo, that first song really like it did its thing. Like it did what it needed to do. It took them back to like the era where this music was really popular, and it really made the delivery for the rest of the project very it worked very well. And then the only difference in this song is the bridge right here. I changed the preset on this. This is what I recorded. Like I had my guitar, that shit right there, I had that hooked up to this, which was hooked up to my Focusrite, right? And like I said this on my live whenever it dropped. I was like for Drop Dead, I recorded on a preset on that pedal. It's an old pedal, but I couldn't save the preset. And for some reason, like I know I made it because I couldn't find it like as like a thing on it. So when I couldn't find it again, I tried to find the closest one to it, and it was dog shit. Like, it for intro, All Right, and Make Them Bleed, I had to re-record all of those like in its entirety because it sounded so bad. But for this, I used the pedal. Like, these chords are right here. I use the pedal for that. But for the rest of the chords, I had to get a fucking digital amp thingy, and I recorded off of that. But yeah, so for this one, it was like, it's a moment of like clarity, you know, basically getting ready for like the next drop, which was still like, you know, and it wasn't like a steep, it was like a type deal, but it was still lit. So that's pretty much it. And then one thing that I really wanted to like do to like ensnare you guys and like the audience is scream. I wanted to scream, like do some screamo shit. So after the hook and it's just straight instrumentation, I went ahead and added this. Let's go! Yeah, so I added all of those, and at first, when I first initially recorded it, it sounded funny, and I'm like, yo, why does it sound like this? This sounds weird. It sounds weird, and then I realized that the auto-tune was on, so I had to automate the auto-tune. Yeah. Full disclosure, I mean, you could hear it in my songs, like, y'all know I use auto-tune. Like, I'm not OD with it, but I definitely need it, so. Yeah, I turned off the auto-tune, and I screamed 4 times, you know, panned them and whatnot, and da-da-da-da-da, so I could really get that oomph. You know what I mean? The oomph. So yeah, and that closed it out, and I ended it out with the bass. So here's what it's like with the scream. Yeah, so I feel like that added a lot of energy. Listening to it though, like on Spotify and shit, they're low. Like the vocals are really low, you can barely hear it. So it definitely took away from some of the energy that was there initially, but you know, it still did its thing. But yeah, this was intro. Like intro, it's the first song, but it wasn't the first song was made. Like I said this on my live, I made Drop Dead months ago, like a long ass, like it was a while ago. Like it was post quarantine, I wish. It was pre-quarantine, like it was before, it was probably like January or yeah, that's intro. To put it simply, the song is about people not accepting who you really are and how fucked up that is and how, you know, they can fuck off. Boom, that's it. Yeah, so let me know if you guys want me to break down another song or whatever. I was thinking about making a video for every song, you know, let me know if you'd want that too. Yeah, that's it, that's intro. Boom. Go listen to the project, bro. Go listen to the project. It's fire, absolute flames. You will not be disappointed, especially if you like pop punk. If you like Fall Out Boy, if you like fucking Jimmy Eat World, you're definitely gonna get these vibes from this project. This pop punk is coming back. It's literally like this type of music is definitely making a comeback. Go listen to Run towards it. It's been Detro Mighty. Bye.